A lack of sleep or a poor quality of sleep can sabotage a person's health goals and impair their safety, according to Brandon Duffy, a coordinator at St. Charles Sleep Disorder Center. Each day, thousands of Americans claim that they do not get enough hours of sleep, which can impact both their physical and mental performances. From having a mother who suffers from insomnia, I have gained a lot of knowledge about the importance of sleep through several doctor's visits. While sleeping, your body is working to promote your brain function as well as your physical health. According to a study done by the National Sleep Foundation, scientists found that different age groups require different amounts of sufficient sleep each night. However, when focusing specifically on adults who are over the age of 18, the proper amount of sleep would be around 8 hours, which many Americans today skew away from. It is reported that 40% of Americans get less than 8 hours of sleep each night. Several people today believe that they may not be getting the 8 hours of sleep that they need, and this is not something to look past. It is important that we all consider the possible health effects of being caused by sleep deprivation. Sleep is one of the most important functions of the human body, for it allows us to properly function each and every day. There are both short-term as well as long-term lasting effects that sleep deprivation can have on someone. With the proper amount of sleep, one is able to lower the risk of injury, help their brain function more clearly, and live a healthier and longer lifespan. First and foremost, getting enough sleep will ultimately lower one's risk of injury. If one is sleep deprived, the odds are higher that they will not function properly. Sleep allows the brain to shrink in the neuron size, allowing for the channels to widen so the brain can detox. Without this detox, the brain is left feeling exhausted and stressed out. According to an article found on the Drowsy Driving website, it is estimated that 1 in 5 car accidents are actually caused by sleep-deprived drivers. This statistic means that about 20% of car accidents across the globe are due to a lack of sleep. This should be an eye-opener to many and make people consider that the lack of sleep may cause serious or fatal injury to not only themselves but to others around them. Lowering one's risk of injury also goes hand in hand with the way one thinks. Moreover, gaining the proper amount of sleep will help one think more clearly. It has been proven that those who do not get the proper amount of sleep are worse at solving logical math problems. Studies also show that sleep deficiency alters activity in some parts of your brain, according to the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute. For example, this can negatively affect one's performance in school because one's brain may feel fuzzy and confused when trying to focus in class. So, the proper amount of sleep will not only lower your risk of injury and help you think more clearly, but it will have an even greater long-lasting effect on one's body. Moving forward, with the right amount of sleep, one will ultimately live a longer and healthier lifespan. It is proven that that constant sleep deprivation puts you at a greater risk of being prone to health problems. For example, sleep deprivation can often lead to health issues like diabetes, obesity, strokes, and high blood pressure. These are all things which nobody wants to go through. So, sleep is extremely important to the human body because a long-lasting effect is that one will live a longer and more energy-fueled life. Overall, along with several other positive benefits, gaining the proper amount of sleep can lower one's risk of injury, create a clearer foundation for the brain to function, and contribute to a longer and healthier lifespan. These are just a few benefits that sleep can do for one's body. In conclusion, sleep is not an option and it is to be made a priority by all. With such busy and hectic schedules, it is very difficult to find the time to get the full 8 hours of sleep in, but it is crucial that you do the best you can to make time for this, for it will create a drastic change in the way your body functions each day.
Very good.
Peace.